be his third Super Bowl MVP award.
Right, and a play fake. Young goes deep middle. He's got Jerry Rice. Touchdown 49ers! First.
Wow! The greatest feeling in the world, is it not? And no one can ever take it away from us. Ever!
Passes caught. Use check. Touchdown. Looking, firing end zone. Caught. Ayuk.
All right, what's up, YouTube? Appreciate you guys for stopping by. We have the Browns and the Bills. I just wanted to kind of go over Shedeur's snaps throughout this game and kind of see where he's developed and where he needs to develop.
Only win in that span against Las Vegas. Catch the ball.
So we have a screen play right here. He read it. I guess it was just right away. Screenplay call to the running back. Nothing need to change on it. No need to go to another receiver. We see right here. There's an opportunity for this Browns player to take it here. Maybe a stiff arm. Get that guy out the way. This guy's been blocked, as well as this guy's blocked. So, or he can dip down this way as well. Let's see which way he goes.
He throws it to the rookie.
So he went right at him. All right, so we have the next play. It's a fake handoff. He drops back. Does look like Harold Fannin Jr. right here could be open. If we go out there, go out this way. And we also have another play right here. I don't know if that is that a lineman? I don't know. It looks. Hold on, let's go back. Yo, this better not be a lineman. Hold on. I know I'm not tripping. Hold on. Okay, it's the tight. Okay, so it's a tight end. My bad, you guys. I just wanted to make sure. So it's a tight end. It's Harold Fannin Jr. His carry blanket. And you know what Phantom Jr. is gonna do? He's gonna get those extra yards on the play. You know.
Met with him, realized, oh no, this is a smart guy.
Little handoff, double reverse.
It's Corley who ends up. Corley gets to the out.
Really good play to the outside. That's the type of stuff I would like to see Kevin Stefanski use in his offense as well.
He will step in.
Good throw, way to get the ball out as soon as possible. Even though there was a better option for Shedeur right here. The bottom of the screen, as you can see, pretty much nothing but green. But they still got it to the receiver to make a play. But it could have been better on that part.
Throw, it's a high one. A lot of time in the red zone.
Looks like a play action rollout. I don't know if it was just a rollout or play action. Of course, goes to Harold Fannin Jr. and gets the touchdown. Let's run that back real quick. And let's put it in slow-mo and just kind of see how everything developed on this particular play. You see right here, getting open. It was a good play call. This, you know, and I was like, when I was thinking about this, you guys, I was thinking to the extent that this was going to be, they were going to give them a little run for their money. You know, this is kind of like a trap game for the Bills.
Deep drop, he's got, turns it up.
It was this particular play. He was hit. I remember watching this. He was hit and he threw the ball and got the ball out on a string, I believe.
Field, and Williams has got.
That was a very big play. Very good play by Shedeur. Way to stay in the pocket and you know, keep the play alive, even though he knew he was going to get drilled.
The catch and run.
Oh, what a good shed. He shed the block on this guy right here. Made him fall to the ground. And now he has this right here. If these guys hold their blocks correctly, he takes him and holds the blocks correctly, he can get through this line. We do have this guy. I mean, here, he might beat him here. We'll see how this play develops.
catch the
So he was able to catch him at the very end, but after 7 yards later. So it was a good play call, and I really thought they were cooking on this.
Bills, but shot and throw. It's popped up in the
Well, that was one thing Shedeur has to work on, is elevating his passes. They're timing his passes. And this is something that happened last week. Last week, they were doing this as well. So they're timing his passes, his screen passes, and they're timing it, and they're doing a very good job because they're timing his batting passes, and they're timing his screen passes as well, his touch on the passes, and that's something he needs to work on.
interception. Pick made by Shedeur Sanders.
Right here you have a no one open. This is the common theme for when I watch as a 49er fan. You know, we're low on receivers too a lot of times, but I think we have an excellent play caller. No disrespect to Kevin Stefanski, but he is definitely not in the same realm as Kyle Shanahan at all, because Kyle Shanahan could probably scheme a player open. But this is it. You always have players open. I don't know if that's pass interference. Looks like he's got his own arm around him. But he's open. I mean, he's taken. There's no one there. You know, this is the common theme watching Cleveland. So that when that happens, that means there's pressure as well when you have a depleted O-line.
And Sanders is good.
But Sanders is very mobile and very elusive in the pocket. Not the fastest guy in the world, but he has a knack for running, getting out of that pocket. And I would say he has game speed. You know, some players can run at the combine 4.4, 4.5, 4.6 for a quarterback, 4.6 for a quarterback. Is extremely impressive unless you're Michael Vick, probably running 4.4. But anyway, or Lamar Jackson, you know. But anyway, so game speed does matter and can translate to the football field. So you could run a 4.9 like, or 4.8 like Shedeur, but in the game he may run a 4.5. You know what I mean?
Shotgun Sanders puts it over the.
Good play, get the ball out fast. And this is something I noticed in the game. This is a very vanilla offense I was watching. It's almost like they didn't want him to take the top off the field anymore. What I mean by that is throwing the ball downfield, making big plays. It seemed like when he was making those big plays, they were having more of an explosive chance to win. There was a lot of this going on. I understand the Bills have a good defense, but there was a lot of this going on.
Middle, he's got.
Yeah, he had time. They gave him time. They gave him time. If you see right here, they gave him time. The problem is that there's no one open. You have, he's looking to go downfield. But if you have, you know what? This is on Shedeur. You have one guy right here. And there's a guy right here. Phantom Jr. So he's just looking downfield. Now, this is a rookie mistake. The guy's only played 4 games, right? 3.5, 4 games. So he's gonna have to go back and look at the film. You know, he's still learning, you know.
He's got room.
But he got out of the pocket and made plays with his feet.
Sanders.
This particular play, no one's open. You can see right here. Right here, right here. And this is usually about 50-60% of the time I watch these guys. You know, watch the Browns, no one gets open. And then they have a depleted O-line.
The first down. Now you see.
But Shedeur, I think he led the team in rushing in this particular game. And he really kept plays alive with his feet.
Now you don't. Or extra offensive line.
So he's sitting back again. Here it is again. Same thing. Same current theme. Players. You know, guy right here is taken as well. There's no one open. No one open. No one open, you guys. The pocket is clean this time, but no one is open. Eventually that pocket is going to break down and collapse. And that's why you see him take off, or go up the middle, or go around the other end. It's because the pocket is going to collapse, because it's going to be called a coverage sack, because the receivers cannot separate. He was able to get to number 10, which is good, off the scramble drill or just buying time. Is that the guy that got hurt? Tell me, was he the guy that got hurt?
Judkins takes on the contact. I think he's having a look.
Yeah, was it Judkins? Or was it 22? It was one of the running backs got hurt in the game. God bless him, get well. You know, that's one thing I don't like, anyone getting hurt, especially from a leg injury, you know. It's probably going to take about 4 to 7 months just to get back right. So probably maybe the whole season, or at least middle to end of the season, if they're in playoff contention. If they're in playoff contention, no need to bring them to that, you know. Oh, what a hit. Wow. Let's go back and look at this one. Bow. You heard it. Dang. What a good, just a better play by defense. They were all over that.
7 to go. They were also charged the timeout.
Look, the pocket's giving him time right now. Problem is, he could go here. It's 3rd and 12. He could go here and stuff for the yards, but that's not going to do anything, right? He needs 12 yards. So he's looking downfield to see if there's anything downfield in those lanes, but unfortunately there isn't. So that's why he's moving around like that. He's scrambling around to try to do a little scramble drill to see if someone can get open.
He throws,
but the throw was a little overthrown. I think it was miscommunication on that play as well. I think the receiver, he thought the receiver was going to go cut down the middle, but he ended up not cutting up down the middle. So miscommunication, but it is what it is. You can see right here, this is a clear picture of what I've been talking about. The pocket's good right now. I'll give him that. But look at this. They even have an extra linebacker can cover the field right here. Maybe this part, probably this part, all the way from here, all the way down. You know, so you have a linebacker cover quite a bit of that field. So you have a guy in the middle as well, just in case the guy leaks out. Which, if a guy leaks out, it's going to be this guy right here, which is the running back. And he can leak out, go here. He can wait right here, or you can go out right here and wait, or you can just go up the field as well. He decides to throw the ball away. There was nothing there. Okay, so this we're gonna go over this slowly. This is a big theme. I've been covering the Browns the last 3 or 4 weeks, just doing their games. And one thing I noticed about the Browns is their special teams is really, really bad, and they mess up a lot of. Really, it comes back to haunt them, you know. And this is one of those plays. So I don't know if it was a fake. Was it a fake? Where's his foot at? Let me see. Let me go back. Was it a right here? Stop. He goes to kick it. Then he pulls and he puts his leg over top of it. He runs back out. And then there's no one there to throw the ball away. If that is a fake play call, they need to fire the coach and the OC immediately for something like that. But anyway, if it's not, this is just an example of how they have done nothing to improve. They didn't bring in a long snapper. You know, my team is San Francisco. That's the team I support. whenever we had issues, we got rid of the kicker, but they would bring the long snappers in to see if the long snappers could help with the holding or help with the kicker and mesh well. Well, it's like, are they doing any of this stuff? What are they doing to improve the special teams? I just don't seem like they are doing anything, because every week it seems like there's something big that comes back to haunt them at the end of the game.
To nowhere.
Okay, the line is absolutely atrocious on this plane. I mean, this guy's got, look at this. Why is all the linemen over here? Look at this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen over here. Where's the rest of this line? What's going on, you know?
The head deflected, and it's intercepted.
And it got deflected. It was another batted ball. Like I said, they're timing his passes. And also, he doesn't have a good old line, so they can time it. His tips, they're timing his, all that stuff. And it's even worse when you have three defensive players waiting for him to throw the ball. You know, not making excuses for him, but it's the better, you know, you're going to get better chances at getting a turnover.
Sanders on a Sanders.
Okay, just a good handoff.
42 is offside.
Another good handoff. Another good handoff. And kudos to their running back room. One thing I will say about covering this team and watching this team is that their running back room and their tight end room is very, very good. They have a great David Njoku, who's a great athletic tight end. Phantom Jr., who's just having a great rookie season. And their running back that went down was close to 1,000 yards. But they have some really good backup running backs that could maybe start on a couple NFL teams. The way they run, everything. So whoever's in the scouting department is doing an excellent job when it comes to tight ends and running backs.
13 in the Denver Broncos.
Get the ball out there. Not much there. Yeah, you could say there's somebody here, but this was after the play. This was after he caught it. But this is get the ball out. Get your 4 or 5 yards. You know, get what you can, and just get the field goal. Go for a field goal. You know.
Dump ball after the catch.
Make it a better chance to get the field goal. I don't know what happened. I'm not too sure what happened on the last one. Maybe that was 1st and 15, right? Hold on, let me see. 3rd and 16. Okay, so it must have been a penalty or something on the play. But anyway, here's the next play.
15. Sanders
using his feet again.
The runner Sanders will slide.
It says slide. They get down the field at the 1.5 yard line or 1 yard line.
Inside.
Across the plane. You couldn't really tell from here, but I think he made it. You know, but right there. Tim the announcer just said too. Right here. See the line? All the way down. It's not as straight, but you get the picture, right? If the running back is already in the end zone right here, this is his body. This is the running back right here. So he's already in the end zone. That's a touchdown.
The handoff, Sanders.
Good handoff. He got drilled. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
The handoff.
Right there. Bam. Look at this. He gets drilled on this play. Absolutely smashed by a D tackle, which looks like the biggest guy on the defense. Probably on the field. He gets smashed, but he stays in the pocket. One thing about Shedeur, his poise and mobility and his pocket is really good. You know, he did really good. He gashed him a couple of times on these particular plays by getting these screens.
Sanders, little flow. Room. Turns it upfield. Gain is he.
My bad, you guys. There's something on this play I want to go back to that I thought he could have did better.
Turns it upfield.
Okay, this was the problem. He went up this way. If he would have just let this guy block him, oh my goodness. Look at this. It just bounce, just a little jump cut, bam. Jump cut, bam. Either right there, you could do it at an angle. Because the guy just went at it. He just went straight. But he would have jump cut and then just took. Oh my gosh, that would have been a touchdown. 100% that would have been a touchdown. But Williams ran really good in this game, as well as the other running back. Nice little screen passes. If you're not, they ran the ball pretty good. I think most of it is because Shedeur had he was a high leading rusher on the team, but they did pretty good from what they have. Bills have they're an elite Super Bowl team. You gotta take baby steps. If you're playing an elite Super Bowl team, the team that's in Super Bowl contention. You know what I mean? Oh, it was a good play by Buffalo. Nothing there. But I do like the screen pass. But I think they should have pushed the ball more. They were very conservative in this game. And that shows me that Kevin Stefanski cannot call a balanced game.
Sanders.
Nothing. He could have threw it there. This is what he saw. He saw this guy coming here. He could have threw it here. This guy could have came and jumped the route and ran for a touchdown. He was like, no. Maybe this guy here, but he can't. He's not looking over there. Let's see if he looks over there. But it looks like he's open. I'm not too sure if there's anyone else over there.
Out of trouble.
There may be someone already over there.
Sanders throw.
What a great throw, though. Oh my goodness, what a great throw. Making something out of nothing. There's absolutely nothing on that play.
37 ago. Sanders in the pocket.
Oh, collapse. Now they're teeing off on him. They're like, hey, we got to put pressure on him. And that's the thing about it. That Stefanski called a pretty good third and fourth quarter. I have no idea why he changed up on the last two drives. It just seemed like the play calling got very vanilla again. I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like you let them tee off on a quarterback like this, just blitz them, and just not very good football in the last two plays. I mean, last two drives. Nowhere to go. He's fighting for his life. Terrible D-line. They're blitzing him as well. As you can see, all the D linemen are all back here. And you can see even this guy was going to beat him. Just common thing that happens watching the Browns. I always see. And that's pretty much it. One key note, you guys, I want to say is that the defense gave up a big 20 points at the beginning of the first half. Not the beginning, but in the first half of the game. They settled in and played great in the second half, but I think they let Cook just run all over them. In the first half, they settled down and adjusted. But at the same time, one thing I noticed with the offense and the defense, Cleveland doesn't have balanced play calling or balanced play. It's always this quarter's good, this quarter's really bad. This quarter, third quarter is really good. Fourth quarter is mediocre, and then it gets bad at the end. It's never balanced, But anyway, thank you for subscribe throughout the last couple of weeks. I greatly appreciate you guys. Don't forget to set your notifications. Until next time. Yes, sir.
Pump fake by Montana. Launches it for the end zone. Jerry Rice. Touchdown 49. Joe Montana could very well be his third Super Bowl MVP.
Right. And a play fake. Young goes deep middle. He's got Jerry Rice. Touchdown 49ers.
The greatest feeling in the world. Is it not? And no one can ever take it away from us. Ever!
Fool everybody. passes caught. Juszczyk, touchdown. Looking, firing end zone, caught. Ayuk